Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Al Brinkley pairs. You guys can start, Graham, whenever you're ready. So here we are. Sorry, ladies, about that. Just getting everything organised, ready to go. Yep, everything's good. So we are in Game 5 of the Al Brinkley 3-bowl graded pairs here at Mayfield West Bowling Club. And our feature match in Game 5 gets us 2 local teams. We have... And we're starting the game a little bit early because everyone finished their sausages a little bit early and everyone was keen to get out. And that was the whole idea, was to have one game, then to have a feed so we could play 2 games straight off the bat. So we normally weren't going to broadcast Game 6, but we'll see how we go. We might just keep the stream running and get straight into it. So our featured game is the team of the local legend, Robert Bomber Edmonds, is playing with Steve Padelty. They call him Wobbly. He's the man who does a lot of work around this place, and they'll be up against 2 other locals who featured on our game earlier, which was Graham Brown and Neville Froon. And we can tell you that Bomber uses... What bowls is Bomber using today? What colour? Green, yellow and purple. And the lovely Kayla Dukes has chimed in with a couple of words. Green, yellow and purple turbos from Bomber Edmonds. We know Graham Brown uses, well, they're green and gold, we'll say that. Graham Brown uses blue Green Masters. Neville uses green XV1s. And Stevie uses light green white lines. Right. It's a green-a-thon, except for Graham. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined in the skybox by the one and only Steve Bonty Bent. Welcome again, Bonty.
Thank you very much for having me.
Always love having you. And to my right, who doesn't want to come on the microphone, we have the bar lady of the century, Kayla Dukes. And the only thing wrong with Kayla is she's a beautiful woman, except she goes for the Roosters. But anyway, not an issue. We'll let her go get away with that. So Kayla's part of the family that's around this bowling club, which there's the Dukeses and the Godbolts and the Sheltons. And if it wasn't for all those people, we probably... So camera 4, what's going on here? Camera 1, there we are, that's what we wanted. The team of Neville Froon and Graham Brown. It's a bit better.
I'm telling you, Moses,
He's indicating, indicating. And Graham gets us underway. And as I said, who needs no introduction, was on our stream yesterday. He's got about 800 sets of bowls and about 900 shirts. Does Bomber. Loves collecting a bowl shirt. He's just going to run. A few of these boys might want to play a little bit up for the camera.
Really?
Yeah. They want to turn it on with some good one-liners and some high-pitched vocals, I think might happen.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we will. So thank you, Happy Bowler, once again. Boydie Dumbrell out at Scone doing the master pairs with Hoppy. Thanks for jumping on and just getting me set up again. But those times are becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. With the confidence is growing. And we have 1-2 Bomber. And as I said, I'm joined in the Skybox. That's the new nickname for this place, the Skybox by Steve Bonty Bent. Another fellow commentator and bowler. And there's Al Godbolt staring over at the camera. Another one of the royal family of May West Bowling Club. So Neville Froon's on the mat. I'm not too sure how both of these teams sit at the moment. I haven't got the current score list in front of me. But we might get our Shane Bridge, our umpire, to go and have a bit of a look at that shortly. Even we might ask Kayla to see if she wants to go and have a look at it for us.
Maybe get a photo for us.
Yeah. So Neville's come down, and he'll definitely have second shot with that bowl. So good bowl by Neville. Steve Fidelity on the mat now, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's a left-hander and he's playing his forehand, so he's just got to beat the last bowl of Neville's to count. And he doesn't look like it's too bad at the moment. Might just be a tad short, probably just a little bit.
The wind's coming from that direction, mate.
Yeah, it's sort of changed around a bit than from what it was this morning. It's certainly changed around. We've got full strength internet, which is good. It's probably just still the one. And as I said, our feature match, Game 5, is Robert Edmonds, better known as Bomber, Steve Fidelity, better known as Wobbly. Play a lot of bowls together, these two guys, up against Graham Brown and Neville Froon. And that's a pretty good shot by Steve. That'll be close to 2. So Graham's just coming down to have a bit of a look. Says it could be 2. Neville lets it go. Now Neville's down on his backhand. Is there a backhand and a forehand for a stick? I think there is.
Well, yeah, I imagine so.
You imagine so?
Maybe it's a 4-stick and a back stick.
I pay that. That's a good call. You heard it, Ponty's come up with a clanger. 4-stick and the back stick. Steve Fidelity. Crashed, so we're just not sure. Taken one out, which was one of those bombs from Bomber, we would say.
A bomb from Bomber?
A bomb from Bomber.
Normally my bombs are nowhere near it. They're having a good think about it. Let's put a tape on it, boys.
Yep. Put a tape on it.
3.
That was 3. So 3 to Edmonds and Fidelity in our first end of the game.
Or it could be a forearm and a back arm.
Still going on that. I like it. That's awesome. So 3-0 to Robert Edmonds.
How far is that out, Greg? Greg, I still play here or what? Stay there, mate. Let's check, guys.
And Scott, well played by Graham. Bomber says he's a bit tight. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Things are Bombers. Those yellow and green ones. Good. Bomber stays on his forehand. He's using Turbo Pros, they tell me today. Those yellow and green Turbo Pros. Down he comes. It's just going to sail past.
The wind got that.
Yep, certainly did.
The wind coming from the northeast now, northwest now.
So Graham Brown down on his backhand again.
It's on a good track too.
It is. It certainly is. Good shot. Punches in off that. Maybe just popped out, but definitely 2. So after a slow start, we've got a few closer. So as Steve and Neville head up towards the business end, and Steve will have first bowl. Steve is a left-hander and he's using the lime green white lines. Thank you, Bomber. And it doesn't look like he's played this too bad. I've played a lot of bowls with Stevie, so I know the line of these bowls pretty well over the course of the last year or 2.
Line wasn't bad, just
Yeah.
a bit short.
Yeah, exactly, Bonnie. Just a tad short. So Neville's going to stay on the deep side by the looks of it. Back stick.
Back stick.
He's on the back stick side.
On the back stick.
That's awesome. I'm going to use that all the time. On the back stick. It's not bad weight. But unlike this morning, Bonnie, they were turning a bit out there, remember? And now they're sort of holding their line a bit.
Yeah, that's right. Even though the wind's still coming from that direction, they're not turning as much.
Correct. So Steve Fidelity, the left-hander, stays on the forehand. Oh, sorry, the backhand. Forehand for right-handers. Hasn't played this too bad. If he holds his line, he's just got that
edge.
skunk. A little bit unfortunate. Great try. So I think Nev's staying on the back stick. And he is. It's a bouncing back stick. He's down okay. Was he going to get back?
It's not going to turn, mate.
No, I think you're right, Monty. I think he's going to...
Just tends to hang out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Even with the wind.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just sort of just hanging out a bit. And there's Steve.
Let's see what his bowls
He's
do.
played the other hand this time.
He's narrowed it up.
He certainly has, but if he can get onto one of Bomber's bowls, which is what his intention was, if he flops in, he'll go close.
He's in the count.
Bomber's happy. Bomber's happy. So Graham has indicated it's 1, maybe 2. And Nev's going to play. I think he's playing a back stick shot again. Down he comes. Is he in the area? He's not a mile away.
He's narrowed it up. He gets under there. He could get
Very
the jab.
close. Neville Froon.
What's he pushed it out to?
Wow. So it's up and down for shot, I think. There's one of Graham's Brown. So great shot. Great conversion shot by Neville. So that gets them on the board. 3-1 after 2. Some good bowls played all round in our game 5 of the Al Brinkley pairs. Some good bowls playing around. Great conversion by Steve and then a better conversion by Neville. So Graham Brown stays on his forehand. Coming back towards the clubhouse. Oh, he went close to the cameras then there, Bonty.
He did. And he's still going to stay out.
Yeah, weight's not bad.
Good yard.
Good guide for Bomber Edmonds. And he's playing his backhand.
What would happen if it hit the leg of the camera? Would
They get it back.
Get it back?
Yep, they do.
and move the camera?
Yep, where did that happen at? Yeah, good shot by Bomber. One of the streams we did, it happened. Might have been in Canberra. Actually hit the leg and they got it back. They drew the shot, actually. So down it comes.
Came back all right.
Came back all right. Good job. Made an adjustment with his weight. His weight was much better. So Bomber holding 1. Staying on that same hand. I'll make the comment right here and now. Those bowls take no grass. Oh, my God. How tight are those things?
What's he using?
Turbo Pros.
Oh, they're tight.
They're ridiculous, Ponty, aren't they?
They are.
Graham Brown on his backhand, switched over, just the one down. Probably just a bit of weight.
Oh, it was going to be narrow too, mate, I think.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
There.
Probably followed Bomber's lead. So I think Bomber swapped it over. Just beating the Blues, Steve's indicated. Just get inside the Blues on your forehand to count, that's the hand he's playing. Down he comes. It looks like it's...
Well, it's 1 anyway, maybe 2.
Maybe 2. It's up and down, not 100% sure with that one. Soon ever.
From here, it looks like 2.
Yeah, look, you could be right, Bonnie. It could be 2. Have a bit of a scan in there. Looks like it could be 2. As our skips head up the other end, we have a 3-1 after 2 ends here. 3-1 lead to Bomber Edmonds and Steve Fidelity. But Neville Froon will be on the mat first. The wind's getting up a bit, but we've moved everything around. Do you want to move your chair closer so you can see that?
Sure.
Our stream is much better than yesterday. So another back stick shot from Neville Froon.
Get closer.
Good bowl, Neville. And that's a great shot by Neville Froon. He's drawn the shot, so he is now 1. Great shot. Steve just trying to figure out what shot to play. So he's playing with a little bit of aggression. Probably not going to hold his line, but he's into the bomber bowl. It's come past the head. Still definitely 1 second. I can't get that out of my head now. Back stick, 4 stick. I'm going to call it all day.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You're going to confuse the viewers. Well, it might be a new
Yes.
thing.
Bomber. 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 Step to the right. Thank you. And another great bowl by Neville Froon on the back stick. So we're calling it forehand and backhand for the traditionalists, but the guys using the arms, we're calling it four stick and back stick.
They're not hands. They're not hands.
They're not hands, they're sticks.
They're sticks.
So Steve Fidelity, looking at a 2-down deficit. He's playing his backhand. And just going to sail past. He still has 1 to play. And 2 really good bowls there from Neville Froon.
See what he does this time.
Yeah, see if he can do it again on the back stick as well. So down he comes. If he gets round them, I think he might just be a little bit gun-shy this time, Bonty.
Yeah, he's come out of the stick.
Yeah.
A little bit high and it's bounced a little bit, slowed it up.
Yep, Bonty's called it. Live from the May West Skybox, brought to you by Dowling Property Group. So Steve will play his backhand again. Down he comes. Has he got the weight? He probably has. He's probably just a bit narrow. For white lines, that surprises me.
I'll tell you what, it was perfect weight for what he was doing.
It was perfect weight. You're exactly right. So that's 2 to Graham Brown and Neville Froon. So that makes it 3 apiece on 3 ends. The triple threes. If you have a look at that beautiful background there, ladies and gentlemen, look at all our sponsors, all our people playing. We've got 7 rinks on each green. We've got the top bar operating. It's all happening here at May West, the home of the soon-to-be May West.
What's the
Oh, I'm not letting anyone in. I'm not letting them in.
Oh, something new.
Something new. Something new.
We're full of new things today, man. We've changed the back
Back stick, 4 stick. I love it. That's awesome. So Graham Brown gets us underway on the ditch side of the green. Plays beautiful weight. I think he's not a mile away. He's just going to cross a tad.
Probably a foot short.
Probably a foot short. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. So Bomber Edmonds using the Turbo Pros, which their Turbo Pros are an aero bowl, same line every time, and these things don't look like they take much grass at all.
They don't. No, they're very narrow bowl. I've used them a couple of times.
Really? Like rolling squares?
Yeah. No, squares bounce all over the place. They're like bowling golf balls.
Just up and down the line. So Graham on his forehand again. Oh, his backhand again, rather. Trundle's down. Not too bad.
A bit more weight, but he's just, yeah, it's the wind's got it.
The wind's got it. But his weight's pretty good, so Robert Edmonds.
Yeah, might be a bit wide for his bowls, mate.
Yep. but he's played pretty good weight. Oh, no, he's gone past a bit. Didn't think he was that heavy.
Yeah,
He has sailed past a bit.
2 metres past.
Yep.
The wind's up.
The wind is up, certainly is.
Hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear it. Listen.
You can hear it all right. Yeah, he's getting up a little bit. A bit blustery. It's actually blown the camera around, blown us off its axis. Well, but we've just fixed it. So Bomber Edmonds stays on that tight side. Well, it's what is predominantly the tight side.
Shorten this one up.
He has shortened this one up.
He's still going to creep in for shot.
Yes, he has, and we know those are tight bowls and they don't cross the line by much, so he has creeped in. You can walk in front of the camera, mate. No dramas. Hello, Kayleen.
I must go to swap bowls. You didn't have permission to use my bowls.
So we've just had, it's all happening here. There's controversy.
There's a complaint.
Robert Edmonds is going to be brought before the stewards because he hasn't had permission to use the wife's bowls. She's just come and informed us.
She's not happy.
She's not happy.
She's not happy at all.
So I think it's a joke.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're husband and wife.
I know they're husband and wife, but she's not happy.
No. So I can't do anything about that. I'm not. I think she's only mucking around.
Well,
Anyway, that's controversy at its finest.
if I was married to her, I wouldn't use the bowls.
Not when she's got a stick.
No.
Now, Steve Fidelity is playing his forehand. We can hear some sirens. It's all happening.
I think it's the police, mate. They're coming to get him for using the bowls.
Yeah, and you'd know, you've got a bit of inside info.
You'd come with lights and sirens on us. You've got a call like that.
It's all happening here. There's controversy.
Or an ambulance.
Oh, God, I don't know what to make of all that. I don't know what to say. Not 100% sure. So Neville playing 4-stick.
4-stick.
Yep, and he's probably a couple down. I think he's 2 down. He's going to sit the wide bowl.
It's going to be a hard shot. This is going to get around that front one, just around that front one.
Yep. And even though he's got XV1s, he's still going to be a bit narrow.
Yeah.
Mm. So it looks like it's 2 to Fidelity and Edmonds. Steve staying on his forehand with the white lines. Now he's only just got to slip under that bowl.
Oh, he's going
that front one.
He's going to do it. No, he's pushed that
Oh,
in.
no, he might have turned it in for shot. Has he done that? No, Bombers still indicate they are 1. Graham's going to have a look. Yep, so Graham says, yeah, still 1 down. Neville switch back to a back stick shot. Bouncing back stick. If he's got the weight, though, won't matter.
It's going to cut
He's
across.
probably just going to cut across. Okay.
Well, that's sort of, you've got to get that through that little gap now on his forehand.
Yep, so he is holding 1, Steve. Well, he's putting his bowl down to go and have a look. Oh, he walked 3 steps. Now he's going to run.
Oh,
There he goes, up the green. Boom,
Don't
boom, boom.
hurt yourself.
He's rattling. Yeah, he's having a bit of a look. Play it up for the cameras, mate. Back he comes. That's why they call him wobbly.
He'd be better off on the other hand, mate, going on his backhand.
Yes. So on his backhand, the left-hander. And no, he's persevering. He's staying on his forehand.
You think? Oh,
Yeah.
no, he's going the backhand, isn't he?
Well, he's played the wrong bias. I think you were right, Bonnie. I've got to say, I think that he was going to play his backhand and he forgot to turn it around.
Turn it around.
I think
that's what
my personal opinion is that he's got a little bit of stage fright. Steve Fidelity. The camera.
The camera's got him.
Camera's not him, or maybe he wasn't trying hard at all. So anyway, regardless, that's 1 to Bedelty and Edmonds. They go to a 4-3 lead on 4 ends here on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard at Mayfield West Bowling Club on a beautiful sunny Sunday. And Robert Edmonds will get us underway in our 5th end. Using his wife's bowls, apparently, who's not very happy. I think it's all a bit of a joke.
Wonder if he knows.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's been a few words at half time.
We'll see if the umpire comes over.
Graham Brown on his backhand. Oh, it's all happening. A little bit of comedy relief. I need the umpire to come over. He can go and get me a Coke. Good shot by Graham. He'll hold 1. 4-3 after 4 ends on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard. And we will have Joe from Dowling's down very soon to jump in and have a few words. We've got that 3rd mic ready for him. It's a little bit short, that one. My bomber. Maybe he's been tipped off that they're not his bowls. So down we come with Graham Brown. Probably just a little bit quick there, Bonte.
Covered that back one, it's okay.
Covered the back one.
Covered the illegal bowl at the back.
The illegal bowl. So Bomber. Started off like a house on fire. The wife's come over. She's had a word.
Oh,
and now he's gone to Gowings.
Water.
He's gone to water.
It's gone to water.
It's gone to water. What's going on here at May West?
He's scared. He's scared of what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, she does have a stick.
She's got a big stick.
Yes.
She doesn't really need one.
No. I'll just wait and see what happens. So 3 good bowls by Graham Brown. Looks like he's holding probably 3 there at the crossover.
You should bloody talk to him, mate, on the way down to see how he's feeling.
No, he's all right. I'll keep out of it. So Neville Froome will have first bowl, and Graham's got him off to a good start here in the 5th end, holding 3. Sorry, Steve Bedelty. Apologies. We have the 4-3 lead. He's played that on his forehand, and he's not going to be too far away.
A couple of feet.
Yeah, maybe second shot. Maybe second shot. Not quite sure.
Could be shot.
Could be shot. Neville Froome's going to play 4-stick. No, he's always playing back stick. How good am I going? XV1s. A little bit of turn on that.
That's short too.
A little bit short.
That's a short turn.
So someone just needs to take the initiative to grab this game by the short and curlies. Will it be Steve Bedelty? He's taking a bit more grass this time. Wade just looks a tad quicker. Sits on that bowl. It's not going to matter. Oh, great effort.
Just through.
So I think Neville's playing back stick again, isn't he?
Yes.
He is. It is back stick. Bonte's come up with one of the greatest things, the greatest bowls terms I've heard. That's why he's here. And Neville Froome. Oh, look, I'm not too sure. I actually favour the front green bowl.
I do too, at this stage.
Yep.
2 down.
It's 2 down, so it's the back 2. It's the back 2. It's the Neville Froome and Graham Brown bowl together.
Wow.
So Steve, that surprised me. But I reckon this is going to be the shot. Steve Bedelty has drawn the shot. Great bowl, Steve. Great bowl. Must be the sunglasses. Gives us the thumbs up. And what's Neville going to do? Neville's playing an attacking back stick shot through the 2 green ones is what he wants. He's got all the catches. He's good to there. Oh, he might slip past. Great effort. Didn't miss it by much. So it looks like it's one. Actually looked like it was more than just the one. So Bomber Edmonds has indicated it's one, so they'll jump out to a 5-3 lead after 5 ends here on the Dowling Properties Group scoreboard at Mayfield West Bowling Club for your 2024 Al Brinkley 3-bowl graded pairs. Now, where do we have... there's our umpire over there. He's just doing the rounds. He's Shane Bridge is a new bowler to our club. We've been quite fortunate this year. We've picked up a lot of new bowlers here at May West. Shane Bridge and Nathan Peterson, who both used to play at Dora Creek, have joined our club. And, you know, full credit to them both too, because Nathan actually lives in Canton Beach. But he travels all the way up every weekend from Toukley. Every weekend he'll play in every gala. He'll enter every Greater Newcastle Bowls event. All our club championships. Was runner-up in the club force in his first year. They're here all the time, and they're having a great time. They play every event. So we're very appreciative for them joining our club. Apart from that, we have another gentleman called Julian Beecher, who's come from Pittwater, who you would have seen on one of our greens, a long hair with the glasses, who's bought the house across the road from the bowling club, and he's joined our club. Steve Gilshannon, who I think locals might know, who's another guy that's joined our club and has been quite successful in a few of the club championships and events to date. And Jimmy Jones, who's a name that's been around Newcastle for a long, long time, has come out of retirement, and he has joined Mayfield West as well. We do have a couple of others that have joined our club. For the 2024-25 season, which we are very appreciative of here at Mayfield West Bowling Club, home of the May West something or other. Graham Brown stays on the forehand.
Is that to be announced?
That is to be announced. So hasn't played this too bad. Is he going to... Oh, he's just going to hold up.
Wouldn't be Magpies, would it?
No, it's not the Magpies. Not the Magpies. Nothing like that. It's a bit more sexier than that. Anyway, Bob Edmonds come down. He gets a piece of the jack here, makes two. Great bowl, Robert Edmonds.
Didn't need to get a piece of it, mate. Still got two, maybe three.
Yeah, you want to make sure Kayleen doesn't take him off you now. So Graham Brown on the forehand. How's he looking? Oh, he's just going to slip under. His weight was really good. So it's 2 to Bomber and 2 to Team Bedeldi at the moment.
It's picking up a lot of talk, isn't it, this microphone?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. What we might try and do, we'll just wait and see, but when we get some of the players walk past, we'll grab them and just have a few words. If you look over on the far rink, over, I think it's rink 5, you'll see Jay Butterworth, who's Diggs, the little short little guy who skips our 3 grade, along with myself and...
Yep.
And Grizz and Nathan Peterson, who he's playing against, is... one of our new players this year, and that's a pretty good bowl by Steve. And without going the early crow, I'd say he'd be skipping one of our rinks as well. So, but we could have a few surprises yet here at Mayfield West Bowling Club. So, bit of 4-stick here from Neville Froon. Hasn't played it too bad.
Going to play here. Ooh.
Great effort, but he mightn't have got the shot, but he has changed it up and give himself a better access to the jack.
Yes.
That's what's happened. There's no doubt about that. So this is Steve Bedeldi. Picture of concentration on the forehand for the left-hander. Down he comes. Oh no, and that's a fair result. He's turned that into 3. I would imagine that's a pretty good bowl. Graham's going to give us an indication. So I just spin it to the right. I think Neville's going to be on the ditch side of the green. He's definitely on the ditch side of the green. What sort of weight is he using? He's arriving. He's arriving. Onto his own. Chip it through the hole. Oh, very close, but second shot, I believe. It is only one. Bomber Edmonds indicates only one now. So good result there by Neville.
Who holds that back on the one on the right back there?
I think that belongs to Graham Brown and Neville. So Steve Fideldi on his backhand.
Not there. Forgot to let it go.
He forgot to let it go. You heard that there, viewers. He's made it quite clear he forgot to let that one go. And his weight was not far off Jack Eye.
What's still in his hand?
Another back stick shot from Neville Froon.
What's going to happen here?
What's going to happen here? Let's have a quick look. Bit of camera work. Goal!
Oh, he's turned that.
So where does his green one sit now? Look, he's probably going to be a bit unlucky there. He was only one down. He's dropped an extra shot, so it's two.
Yes.
So Stephen Bomber jump out to a 7-3 lead on 6. (7-3) after 6 ends here on your Dowling Property Group scoreboard. We might have to go and have a look at that camera. I think the wind... Oh, no, it just fixed itself. I like it. Good cameras, happy. They're doing all the work by themselves. So, Bomber Edmonds will get us underway again. And pretty good start by Bomber.
I've just noticed you fixed the flag, mate. The flagpole. Last time I was here, the flagpole was stuck.
Oh, really?
The cord was stuck and the flagpole
Actually,
was,
yes, you are right. You are right.
big winds that we had.
That's correct. I don't think I had much to do with it, but I do remember because you played up here in the fours, wasn't it? Or was it triples?
Yes. No,
Fours.
Looked like the flagpole was going to fall over.
Good shot by Bomber. Yeah. Good shot by Bomber. So Graham Brown stays on his backhand. And he's just punched that shot bowl out and he's stayed in for shots. So it's 1-2 Neville and Graham, as you can see there. So down comes Bomber again. I cannot believe the line of these things. He's taken 2 inches of grass and crossed the line by half a bowl. And it might not be shot.
No, well out, I'd say.
So the blue one still looks like it's shot. Graham stays on that backhand, which seems to be the tighter side, the inside of the green. It's a bit different than normal. I think he might be one down now. One down now, there's no doubt about that. So that bowl's been turned in for shot. That front yellow bowl. So we'll see what Steve Fideldi decides to do here. That's what he's got to confronting him. He looks like he's going to play his forehand.
Oh, look over there.
Yep.
He's come off the side bowl and picked
Got a
the jack
result.
up. Yeah.
So Steve, how's his weight? He's going to beat the front blue under count. Probably just not quite. Great effort. So there's the umpire being called. Neville Froon's going to play 4-stick shot. Up with a chance to turn Graham's bowl. That's what he'd be looking at. The chance to turn the blue bowl at about 10 o'clock. It's probably just going to be a bowl narrow. But you can obviously see what shot he was up to. Bit of danger, whatever hand he plays.
10 o'clock, this is like 5 o'clock.
Oh, to the viewers, to the viewers.
Oh, to the viewers. Probably 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Yeah, well, I did contemplate 11. Anyway, Steve Fidelity holding 1. Stays on his forehand. Probably a bit narrow. He can get off the inside of that, he's going to count.
Oh.
Good try. So Neville Froon. And we might make some jokes about his bowling arm. His back stick, 4-stick shots, but let me tell you, he plays with this thing pretty damn good. Now, if he gets under that, he's every chance. Neville, sit and crunch. And that's one. What a great shot by Neville Froon there on the forehand. 4-stick shot. 1 down. Is now 1 up. Steve Fidelity. I'll say he won't be short. He'll be playing an attacking shot on his backhand. Skunks off it. Result onto the jack. Probably still 1 down. Probably a fair result. So Neville and Graham holding 1. Viewers, this is their second game on the TV. They were actually on yesterday, but because of the wow. So he's just slipped past. It's 1. One to Graham and Neville. After 7 ends, we have 7-4 here on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard. So, on end 8, they get us underway. Graham Brown on his forehand.
And a bad bowl. Just a wee bit behind it.
Yep.
Good position.
And a bit of a longer end here by the boys.
He's left that one a bit short, unfortunately.
He has.
Good line.
Yep. Good line. So Graham down on his forehand.
It's looking not too bad.
Not too bad.
Bit short. Holding 2 though.
Holding 2. So Bomber stays on the forehand as well. Staying on that side.
He's going to be short again, I think.
I think he is a bit short.
A bit further than the last one, but still very short.
So Graham stays on his forehand. Going away from the clubhouse. 4-7 deficit after 7. Graham Brown, Neville Froon. And I think this one might be a little bit better as he got the legs. Well, he's going to count, so he's holding 2. Steve's getting an indication of Bomber where I need you to get the shot.
Could well be holding 3.
Could well be holding 3, yes, I think you might be right.
I don't think he's put this up any further. Oh, yes, he has. Just got through. Still short, but just got through.
Still short. That just got through, so that should be 1 to Edmonds and Padelty, I would imagine. Looks like it is from here, but what do you think?
I think so. He was
Yeah, I think so.
He was having a look, but he didn't.
Yeah, it looks
seem
like it
too
from here.
excited.
It looks like it from here. If we have a bit of a quick sticky week, yeah, I think you might be right. I think it is. Yep, does look like it from here. So, Neville Froon will get us underway. On the inside of the green. 4-stick draw. Now he's got 2 options here. He gets a turn out of Graham's.
Wow.
Ebb. Sorry, Stevie, if I interrupted you.
That's all right, mate. I'm just saying he might have got shot with that. It's sitting on the other one that we thought might have been shot, but very hard to say.
Now, so
Well,
very good, Ebb. Very good.
Where did that come from?
Steve Fidelity down on his forehand, on his forehand.
Yep. Did you want a drink as well? Cold
Yes.
drink? Yeah.
Okay.
Coke?
The lovely Ebony looking after us. Lovely Ebony looking after us.
Lovely Ebony.
Part of the family, the royal family of Mayfield West Bowling Club, and Dukeses, Sheltons and Godbolts. Anyway, Neville Froon, bit of 4-stick action here.
Well, I don't know. It's wide, but is it closer?
Not too sure. The indication for the boys isn't much.
It's up and down at the back.
Steve's playing backhand. So down he comes. Steve Padelty. Get around it. You heard him. And he's called himself an idiot.
That's it.
You heard him. Get around it. You idiot.
Was he calling himself an idiot or the bowl?
I think he was calling the white lines an idiot. So it's up and down for shot. There's the indication from Graham to Neville. It's indicated it's up and down for shot. Inside of the green shot for Neville. I think his weight with his last one was probably just a foot short.
This one's going to be shorter.
Going to be shorter. Now, for viewers out there who don't know in all seriousness much about synthetic greens, what you all know about a plastic green is the warmer it gets and the drier it gets, the slower it gets. So it still runs at a decent pace, but when they are wet and when they had had a film of water on them, or the shower or the sprinklers have been on them, they run quite considerably quicker. The reason being, if you can just imagine wet sand and dry sand when you go for a run along the beach, it's a lot firmer when it's all wet rather than when it's dry and loose. And these things are porous, and underneath them, that's what they're full of. So when they are, dare I say, a Joel Field word moist, they run a lot quicker. Anyway, Bomber Edmonds is having a bit of a look here. See who's got the shot. They did indicate it was up and down. Nothing had changed. And we're at the hump part of the game, the 8th end. So, what's the indication? So it was 2 to Padelty and Edmonds, and I think everyone might be a little bit surprised with that.
Is this your real estate like, mate?
I think so. Joe.
Yes.
This is him.
Come and sit in here. Yeah, here's this one. sit in there.
Sit in there?
Sit in there. Use that mic.
I know.
Good there, matey. Yes, that, Bob. Right through.
I'll hit ice in that. But it needs cold anyway.
Thank you, darling.
You all right? Thirsty work, eh?
What's your last name, mate?
DeClaudio, Joe DeClaudio. Yes.
Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and we, in the Skybox, have a special guest. We have our major sponsor from the Dowling Property Group. Now, hopefully I'll get this right, because I only asked him about 8 seconds ago. Joe DeClaudio.
Correct.
How are you, Joe?
I'm very good.
That's very good. That's very good. And you've come down here to see what you spent your hard-earned on.
Yeah, true.
So the annual Al Brinkley Pairs, ladies and gentlemen, that is brought to you by Dowling Property Group. So while we're watching a bit of bowls coming down, tell us a little bit about Dowling Property Group.
Yeah, so Dowling Property Group was formed from the old Dowling Real Estate.
Right, yep.
And Dowling Real Estate have been one of the largest companies in Newcastle selling real estate since the mid to late 80s as well. So
Wow.
the Dowling Property Group was just a rebrand from that. Obviously, as time goes on, you know, you got to move with technology, and yeah, we just rebranded with a little bit of you know, similar colours, but just a different name for the Dowling Property Group, having a more corporate strength to the name.
Yep.
And as Dowling Real Estate had over 23 offices through the 90s into the year 2000s as well. So,
Wow.
it's been very synonymous to the Newcastle area. And Gary Dowling, who was the founder.
Is he in relation to the footballer?
As in Gary Dowling?
Gary Dowling used to play for the Bulldogs in Parramatta?
No.
Not him?
No. Gary Dowling played football for Dubbo. So
Wow.
he was a country boy at heart, and but certainly has had a huge support base for, you know, sports in Newcastle, especially Newcastle Knights.
Awesome. What a good story.
And a couple of people employed through the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, nice.
Robbie O'Davis and Mark Glanville as well too. So,
old MG, I hear him on the radio quite often.
yeah, very nice man as well too. So, yeah, and I'd been with the Dowling Group or Dowling Real Estate since 1988. So I'd stayed loyal to the team, and then started my agency at Mayfield, and then rebranded the Hamilton office as well too.
What a story, ladies and gentlemen. So you've heard it there from Joe DeClaudio, our major sponsor from the Dowling Property Group. Your involvement with Mayfield West Bowling Club, mate, how did that come about?
Yeah, well, Maria, who I employed in 2003 as an agent. She's been with me for 21 years now.
Amazing.
And yeah, brother and sister combination.
I was going to say, when you said employed, I say, is she some sort of relation?
Yeah, she's my sister. And,
I figured that with the surname.
Yeah, look, fantastic, very good operator, very good with people, as real estate's a people's person's game as well. So, and yeah, she's heavily involved with the Mayfield West Bowling Club.
As she is, yes.
She's on the committee there, so yeah, and the social committee, and does a fair bit with the other people from within the club.
She certainly does, Joe, and we here at Mayfield West Bowling Club are quite fortunate to have Dowling Property Group as one of our major sponsors, and, you know, obviously the support from you and Maria. We wouldn't be able to run the events like you're seeing here today at capacity with 28 teams. We've got more than enough rinks. We're using more than enough rinks, actually, but these things wouldn't be made possible. And for a stalwart like Al Brinkley to have a tournament in his name, to be able to be sponsored by a very prestigious company like yourself. We are very, very fortunate here. So on behalf of the people at May West, I say thank you. And I'm sure every member here and every person playing in this event feels the same way. So, Joe, on behalf of all of us, thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It looks like it's been a great day today, and the weather's certainly helped as well too. And
oh, certainly.
Yeah, definitely a lot of activity on the bowling green.
We'll give you a rundown of yesterday, mate. I don't mind saying it. We actually broadcasted from the opposite corner over there.
Yeah.
We broadcasted through Telstra, and it was the absolute worst stream I've ever experienced. It was embarrassing. So, you know, we tried to drop your name as often as we can, but it just kept lagging all day. So today we're streaming through Optus.
Oh.
Someone's phone, and we haven't missed a beat, so Dowling is getting plenty of raps. So it is a fantastic day. The weather's been unreal. The quality of bowls, our game this morning, game 4 on the TV rink, was astounding. What a game of bowls, and this one hasn't disappointed either. So, mate, do you play bowls?
No, the closest I get to playing bowls is barefoot bowls. Our group have had little gatherings here in the past, just as bonding sessions, and we play a little bit of lawn bowlsy. Obviously, Marie organises it for us, and we've had a couple of barbecues here as well, and yeah, just great for team, a team culture as well too, and
yeah, you're
that's
exactly
what
right.
So it's all about team culture and yeah, enjoying what you do for a living as well too. As I've said, 36 years in the industry this last month.
Wow,
so,
that's amazing, man. 36 years.
Yeah, and still enjoy it.
Yeah, and you can get up every morning and still be excited to go to work. I mean, that's very passionate, mate. That's that is a one hell of a story. That is a great story. And as I said, people like us at Mayfield West Bowling Club are very privileged to have people like the Dowling Property Group involved. So maybe you don't mind sticking around a bit. I don't know how long you got on your...
Yeah, I'll have a refreshment and stick around and watch some of the bowlers go around, of course, as well too. And as I said, Dowling's are very happy to support and sponsor this tournament for this weekend as well too. So all the very best to everyone and the winners. And
once again, yeah, we're very appreciative. Now we have, you know, down the track, we've got some big plans here for bowls and for our bowlers and our members and our players, and in relation to the different events we're going to have and different things that we want to be part of and things we want to put together to be firsts in the sport. So, you know, we'd love to have people like you on board, and I'm sure you'll hear more about it down the track when these things start to come into fruition. But yeah, a very good club, this one. Tiny little place. It's the oasis in the middle of Newcastle.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and you know, Mayfield's become very, very popular as an area for young families to purchase into as well. And as the crow flies, you're only 15 minutes from the CBD, so
yeah, yep.
It's definitely on the map, that's for sure.
It is, and you know, there's a lot of younger people around this area, especially with the university up around the road, and like you did mention, and when they're looking for a new sport or can't play cricket, baseball, soccer, hockey, squash, or any of those things anymore, they can always come and roll their arm on the bowling green.
Yeah, look, a little side note, my father's 87, almost 88 years old, and he plays bowls at least 2, maybe 3 times a week.
Really? Where's he play at?
He plays at Hamilton North Bowling Club.
Okay, at the opposition.
Giovanni Di Claudio, yeah.
Okay,
so,
I know who he is.
Give him a plug.
Yeah, I know who he is, mate. Yeah, I do.
Like, you know, incredibly, you know, healthy for his age, and
good on him. That's awesome.
Loves the game, and gets quite competitive, I believe. So, yeah, no, it's good for the good for the mind and good for the body.
Absolutely. You know, that's why I say to people, and is you know, if you've never been really any good at sport or don't have that sporting bone in your body, why don't you come and give bowls a go? It could be the thing you're good at.
Yeah, absolutely.
It could be the thing you're good at. So, so what's the chances that we get your father? Your father, you said, right?
Yeah.
Out of the Hamilton North Hornet shirt and into a May West, and I won't reveal the new name, shirt. Why doesn't he come and play over here? I think you can help us with that.
You can take Johnny out of Hamilton, but you can't take Hamilton out of Johnny. So
I sort of thought that's what was going to be said.
No, he's
Good shot, Steve Fidelity.
Yeah, he's got his mates that he plays with as well too. So he enjoys it, and whilst he enjoys it, he'll keep playing it.
And it's funny, you know, you're talking about Hamilton North Bowling Club, and we actually made mention of it yesterday. I personally have studied that club over the last couple of years, and their progression from being a one-grade club many, many years ago, but weren't strong. They're very competitive, but weren't strong, and down the bottom end of the scale when it come to the highest level. And so what they did is decided to restructure it and start again, and they come up with a model. I don't know what the model consisted of, just only from the outside looking in, but they went back to the lower grades and built the club, and not physically, but built the playing strength and the reasons and and worked their way up to where they are now. And I think they've won 2 or 3 flags in the last 3 or 4 years. So, but they went back to basics, back to scratch, to get where they are now. So full credit to Hamilton North Bowling Club, and if we can copy your model, we certainly will. We won't copy it, we'll just tweak it. But little clubs like that, they're success stories when they can start, start making inroads again. And they let's be honest, there's a handful of clubs in Newcastle, not only Newcastle, but that are powerhouses. And sport in general has become that. Not only lawn bowls, but just look at football and soccer and all different sports around the world. They've all become that way. For the littler clubs to shut down and retool and to start from scratch is, as far as I'm concerned, is an asset. It is a big thing. And they can breed their own, and they can train their own and coach their own to, mightn't have the infrastructure to be a big club with 800 poker machines and 44 bowling greens and such, but they might have the cattle and the playing ability to be able to compete with them. So it's that's a good story from Hamilton North, and here at May West we're trying to do something similar.
Yeah, very good. No, it's a great club, and to support the club for so many years, it's as I said, it's certainly a privilege as well too. So and they've obviously a number of their members have supported the Dowling group in the past as well too. So yeah, we certainly look forward to continuing our support to the club.
That is excellent. Now, so just in the meantime, we've been talking to Joe here from Dowling Property Group, our major sponsor. So we better update the Dowling Property Group scoreboard for you, which our feature match in round 5 is Robert Edmonds, Steve Fidelity playing against Graham Brown, Neville Froon. So, Stevie, what's the correct score? 10-6? 10-6 on 10, so we have got it updated. So on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard, 10-6 on 10, Steve Fidelity, Bomber Edmonds up against Graham Brown and Neville Froon. So as you can see, mate, these guys have all got another game to play after this.
Yeah.
And we initially weren't going to stream the 6th game just because it takes a lot of organising to get the prize money and the presentations done. And it is a long weekend and it's grand final night.
Grand final weekend, Devs.
Pretty good shot there by Bomber. But I think what we might do is we might actually stay online and actually stream game 6 because we'd only have a little break between this one and the next one. So we might stay online and stream that. So the longer we stay on, the more plugs I can give you, Joe.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, just quickly back to the game. We have a look. It looks like it's 1-2 Fidelity and Edmonds at the moment as the crossover. Graham and Neville just having a bit of a chat. Bit of a team talk. What's your plan of attack? Stevie, what's your plan of attack, mate? Get close to the yellow thing. That's what you heard it here from the skipper. He's even said it in front of the major sponsor. So his objective is to get close to the yellow thing. Well done, Stevie. Now also in the box, I'm joined by the old co-host Steve Bonty Bent in the skybox here at Mayfield West Bowling Club. Come up with the best bowls analogy I've ever heard today. Guy using a bowling arm doesn't play forehand and backhand. He plays four-stick and back stick. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Steve Fidelity, you broke your promise, Stevie, but he'll probably count. Does Maria play bowls, Joe?
No, not professionally.
Not
socially.
professionally? Socially?
Yeah.
Can't get Drusy off the bloody green.
Yeah, no, he loves it.
He loves his bowls.
Brucey loves it, yeah.
And there's another guy that's, in all seriousness, we talk about the club, and you know, I actually have a fair bit to do with him because I do the bit of bowls coordinating work here about 10 hours a week, and then I have obviously confer with him a fair bit, and with our board of directors, and a good, very, very good man, got good business sense, has good direction, quite open to listening to what's happening, what's going on, always wants to know what's going on in the bowls world, and very easy to communicate with. So to Wayno, he calls me Tonio, and I call him Wayno. So it's always a pleasure to have a yak with him. Neville Froon looks like he's going to draw another shot here, ladies and gentlemen, and that makes 2. Yeah, we're quite fortunate, Joe, here, our board of directors, and as we call it, Duke Shelton Godbolt Bowling Club.
Yeah.
They're really, really good people, and you know, I actually live in Port Stephens,
Right,
and I have no issue travelling to play for this bowling club. Not that there's anything wrong with the ones closer to me, but yeah, this is a really good place. So. And we try hard to do our best on the green. And the ladies had a great year this year, runner-up in the Division 4 pennant.
Oh, okay.
First time, I think, they'd made a final in many, many years.
Yeah.
And they came second to Raymond Terrace, who is a powerhouse.
Yes.
But only just. So well done to the girls. And I'm sure they can go on to bigger and better things next year. So they did very well. They're only going to get better and better.
Yeah, no, it's as I said, it's a great club, and there's a good culture, a good environment here, and yeah, different age groups too.
Oh, absolutely.
That are playing the game as well. So
we certainly do. I mean, you've got Kayla, who's behind the bar there. I'm not too sure how old she might only be early 20s. And then you've got people like, you know, people have been around this bowling club for a long time, like Nancy Avery and Dave Dumbledon, and people like that have been here for many years. They're in their 80s and 90s. Yeah, so you are right. We have a diverse range of ages. Obviously, sporting clubs attract a lot of different types of people.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is to keep them all focused on the one thing on the bowling green. Outside the square, they can do what they like. Inside the square, their job's to get them close.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand-eye coordination.
Hand-eye coordination, that's right. Absolutely right.
Nice touch around the on the greens as well too. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you can probably see now, you notice, you know, got one of the things that's been introduced in the bowls over the last couple of years is the bowling arm.
Ah, right, okay.
Which you see a lot of guys using now.
Yes.
So people who obviously can't bend over, and, you know, for various reasons, health reasons and such.
Technology these days is incredibly
they can stay back in the game.
Advanced now as well, so.
Absolutely. So back to our match here. We're on our 12th end in a 15-end match. Graham Brown holding 1, makes it 2, trailing 10-7, so there's not much in the game. Bomber Edmonds on the mat, plays his forehand. He's done it again, just taking his weight off a tad. Line looks pretty good. What's it like up that end, Bonty?
Mate, it's nice. It's just
nice.
sitting here enjoying the sun and the conversation with you guys. It's
yes.
Nice not to have to say anything.
Man, a few words, but he always comes up with a good one. That's why I call him the best colour man in the game, which is a baseball terminology for people who don't know. Colour man's the guy who chimes in with the interesting comments, if you know your American sport. So Bomber Edmonds comes down, plays his last bowl of this end, is 1 down. Steve's down on his haunches, so he looks interested. And great shot, Bomber. 1 to Bomber Edmonds. So what we might do, Joe, is we'll wait till this end's finished. I'll let you get out of here if you want to.
Thank you.
Just wanted to have a quick chat with you, and once again, always say thank you to the Dowling Property Group. And I know you probably want to go inside and mingle with the members and mingle with the bowlers and get yourself a beverage.
Have a sherbet.
Have a sherbet.
That's it.
Yeah. They sell it here, do they, sherbet?
All different flavoured sherbets here.
Oh, really?
So yes, as I said, thanks again, mate. Yeah, it's really good to have you guys on board, and obviously you're hanging around and in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll stick around and watch a few ends.
That'd be good. What a shot, Neville Froon. What a shot. Love how these guys on rink one are showing off in front of the sponsor. Showing off. This is what you've got. This is what we're putting in front of you.
They call Neville Froon the stick man.
The stick man. Was that a 4-stick shot?
That was
Monty?
That was a 4-stick shot, mate.
So Steve Fidelity on his backhand for the left-hander. Close. Oh, what an effort. What an effort. So you see these bowling arms, Joe. Yeah, lots of people use them now, but a lot of people, Neville in particular, has a lot of skill. Neville was a fair bowler without the bowling arm before he couldn't play properly anymore. But yeah, he could hold his own without the bowling arm. There's no doubt about that. So down he comes after playing a screamer with his first one. Have a look at his second one. See how far away he is. He's not a mile away.
No,
and he's drawn another. That's a great bowl.
Shot.
Neville Froon, 4-stick genius. Steve Fidelity finds himself 2 down. He's 3 in front on the masterboard. Plays a backhand shot.
Bit of pace.
Yeah, there's a bit of pace. He's going to hold. Oh. To Steve's advantage, he does have the last bowl. So it looks like it's 2. It is only 2. It is only 2.
This could get close.
It could get close. If Neville draws another one here, we are live scoring all square.
Which he has.
And which he has. That's 3 great bowls by Neville, all 4-stick shots. So Steve's going to be on his backhand. I'm sure he's going to play a little bit of an aggressive shot here. It's really the only thing he's got. And he is. So if he's got the weight to hold him up, and I'll give you the tip, he is not a mile away. Steve Fidelity, what a bowl. That is a great shot. Brilliant bowl. 3 down to 1 up. What an end of bowls. Well played, gentlemen.
Oh, you like that?
We do like that. Anyway, I'll let you get out of here, Joe. Thank you very much, man. An absolute pleasure to meet you.
The competitiveness of the game.
And it shows what all your hard-earned's been spent on.
Yeah, no, thank you, and you're doing a great job, Tony.
Yeah, thank you, mate, and you're not doing too bad one yourself. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
I'll tell Drusy you said that. Thanks very much, man. We're very appreciative. Thank you. That's Joe DeClaudio, ladies and gentlemen, from the Dowling Property Group. We're very honoured to have him come and sit in the skybox with Bonty and myself, just to talk a little bit about Dowling and what they do and how long they've been around, and it was quite an interesting chat. But we thought we'll let him go now and go and have himself a cold beverage, and Bonty and myself will get back into the game. And that should give us 11-7 on 12. And just... Give
him something.
So here, well, we've got a chance of break in proceedings. They're calling the umpire.
Which one was it, mate? This one? This is the one, yeah, that I'm using one he was using, so yeah.
Okay, you're back.
I'm back. I'm back.
I think so. Tap that one. Nope, that's the one. We could hear him anyway. There was no problem there.
Test.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Okay, so we're back. They're just calling the umpire, have a length. But, yeah, as we said, it was great to have a chat with Joe DeClaudio.
Oh, very interesting, mate. I didn't know the Dowling group had actually closed down.
No, well, I didn't know they had anything to do with like, well, not anything to do with it, but they were heavily involved in sport. And they said like these couple of Newcastle Knights had actually worked for them, being Mark Glanville and Robbie O'Davis, ex-Newcastle Knights. Newcastle legends. And Shane Bridge, our umpire, has declared that end is short.
Well, thanks for coming along, Shane.
Metre and a half.
Very nice of you to come along and help out today.
Have you had any calls you had today, mate? He's had a few.
Is that a few?
Oh, yeah. He had 1 million yesterday.
Oh, right.
So Graham now has control of the jack, because Bomber Edmonds has thrown it short. So we've got 97 viewers at the moment, mate.
97? Oh,
97 views.
They learned a little about Dowling Property Group, mate.
They would have.
Come and buy a house off him.
They would have. So Bomber gets us underway on his backhand after a cracking shot by Steve Padelti on the last bowl of end 11. End 12, rather. And pretty good start by Robert Edmonds. So one thing here, Bonty, that we want to do, that we've actually already discussed with our Greater Newcastle Region President, Mark Conway, had the discussion with him the other day, is we want to host a whole round of pennant here at our club, and what we're looking at doing, and the expressions of interest have already been made up and go out to the clubs very shortly. Hypothetically, our highest grade here will be threes. Based off 2024 pennants, there was 18 teams in the threes, which would give you 9 games in one round, round 3. And we want to host every game here at Mayfield West Bowling Club in round 3, 2025, and it'll be called Magic Round. So what the plan is to host a game on the Friday night, which will feature Mayfield West against whoever they draw in the pennant that year, and all the other 8 games that'll be played between the other 16 teams in the 3 grade. That being the case, if there is 18 teams in the 3 grade, will be played on the Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, evening, and Sunday morning on both surfaces. So you're only playing one game, but it'll be held in the one club. So that's what we're working on at the moment. The plan is to live stream this whole event. We've got some other things. Great shot, Robert Edmonds holding 2. Got some other plans for Magic Round. We want you, the clubs, and you, the players, to come and be part of it. We here are trying to do some things that haven't been done before. And one thing that I'm an advocate of is bowling clubs for 100 years have had these 4 sticks in the corner called lights, and we don't use them. So why don't we all turn these things on and play under them every now and then? So if we can bring in muscle shirts in bowls, which I've seen the New Bowls Australia attire yesterday, well, we can certainly play under lights.
Certainly. It's a great idea. It's a very good idea.
So this is what we're building at the moment. We're just trying to get it all sorted out at the moment, but obviously we can't do much until we know who's going to be in the 3 grade next year. But that's our plan here at Mayfield West Bowling Club, to host a Magic Round. If there's 18 teams in the 3 grade, we want them all to play that round 3 match here at Mayfield West in 2025. Excellent. And that's not to say, Bonty, that all clubs can't do the same thing. I mean, you know, you have 7 grades of pennants.
Exactly.
Every club could do it once or twice a year if they wish, and if the other clubs take part in it. And it'd be a great incentive for the host club, for the clubs in general, for bowls in particular. And you know, you might grow some new members and some new spectators.
Exactly.
But members preferably. Anyway, if we have a look now, that looks like it's 3 to Padelti and Edmonds. Neville's playing a backstick shot. He's going to be a bit narrow. If you get a rub off that and get a run through, unfortunately not. So he still finds himself 3 down at 11-7 on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard.
After 12, so they've got 3 ends to go.
Yeah. This end's probably crucial to score, Bonty, I'd say.
It is.
So Stevie Padelti on his backhand. Got to remember he's the left-hander. Probably just going to drop a little bit short. Ooh, has he snuck in? Ooh, he might have. Oh, I don't know.
That blue one might cut him out,
So Neville, I think Neville's playing an attacking backstick shot. He is, and he's probably a little bit narrow, but he has got his own to turn. Whoopsie daisy. No, that's not what he wanted. He is now staring at 4 down. Anyway, Steve. Bombers giving the direction on his back end. Draw another one. He's only got to beat that wide blue one of Graham's to count. Down he comes.
I don't think he's going to get
Don't think he's going to reach it. That was the bonus shot. Now, Neville has no option but to attack this. He has both backward. If he can hold, if he can score here, it's interesting. Wow, he comes. Down he comes. He's going to be a bit wide. If he gets off the inside of that, not quite.
Cut him down.
Yes, look, he still won't be. I think he's 3 at least. 3 at least.
4.
4. So it's a Simpsons handful to Pateldi and Edmonds. That will take us out to a 15-7 lead after 13. Thank you, Monty. Monty's just rearranging the furniture. You right?
Yep.
You all good?
All good.
That one. That's it.
Just move that.
So back to the game. Get these cameras updated. It was a touch-up. Sorry, Bonnie. Those cords get muddled up. They're all black. That's the one.
Need to colour code him, mate.
Need to colour code him. Hapster.
Happy? Colour code your cords.
He normally does have tags on the other kit, but yeah.
Oh, you got the second kit.
I got the second kit. I got the bum steer kit. When I opened it up, I thought, where does this plug go?
I know.
But yeah, but we figured it all out.
And a little monitor. It's a bit rough.
The little monitor.
Pardon me.
No. Boys! Nev! Thank you. So it's 1 to Bomber Edmonds. He's right on top of the jack. He's staying on his forehand with the tightest bowls in the business.
Nice little target there.
Nice little target. You got that right.
I think I would have been going the other way if I was him.
Yeah.
Going the other way, knock both of them out.
So it is 2 to Edmonds and Pateldi. And we've got that camera back on. Geez, I think I'm getting good at fixing the cameras, Ponty. See, I can...
I know.
Happy's going to be very impressed.
Happy's going to be happy.
He rang me before.
He rang you?
Yeah.
Is he happy?
He was very happy because we had no dramas. And he only had to spend like 30 seconds on the telephone.
Yeah.
Just do what you did. Okay, click this bank. Okay, bye.
Excellent.
He loves it. I hope he's having a good time over up there at Scone. So Steve Pateldi, ladies and gentlemen, they are holding to a Bomber Edmonds' bowl. They have a 15-7 lead on our penultimate end here in round 5 of the Al Brinkley graded 3-bowl pairs, and he's probably still only holding 2.
We probably need to get an update of the
the scoreboard. Before we go into the last round, I think that'll be a great idea.
Take a photo of it.
Take a photo of it.
Then we know what's going on.
We will. So Neville's...
Oh, we've had a substitute over on Rink 4. Haven't seen that lady before.
So, who's off?
No.
I will tell you who's off. You have... so Billy Blake is the skipper. He was playing with Lee Ryan, which is Froggy, the guy earlier with the cowboy hat. So Kelly Blake, who's come on and subbed, actually is Billy's sister.
Right.
And Kelly is our club major singles champion.
Oh,
so
okay.
she's no mug.
No mug, all right.
She goes good. And was in our ladies pennant team. And yeah, and Kelly's come back to play at the bowling club. So thank you, Kelly. We appreciate you being back here. Yeah, she's got a bit of ability, Kelly does. So Steve Fidelti's on his forehand for the left-hander. He gets a little tuck of that jack around the corner, he makes 4. And he mightn't get the tuck, but he's probably going to draw another shot. Very good bowls, well played. So I think that is 4.
Oh, geez, 3.
Yeah, well, 3 anyway, yeah. So Neville's playing a backhand, attacking backstick shot. And, oh, he doesn't want an edge of... Oh. And that's all of them done. So they're just going to have a bit of a look. It could be an 8 in 2 ends here. We had the same situation yesterday. I streamed one of the games between Neville and Graham, and they led right until the death. Same sort of thing. 8-6 in front and never scored again. 3. So good call, Monty. You were right. So this is our last end.
18-7, they could almost not play it, mate.
Yeah, but they go off margins.
Oh, that's right, they did.
Yeah. So 18-7 here to Pateldi and Edmonds over Graham Brown and Neville Froon in the Dowling Property Group scoreboard. Round 5, Al Brinkley. Graded 3-bowl pairs. Bomber Edmonds gives the jack a roll. Sort of length that we got by Bomber.
Oh, geez, I tell you, won't be close to short.
Ooh, he's got it up a bit. Tell you what, be calling the umpire again, possibly. Well, they're just going to play it out.
Yeah. Pretty close to the same as last time the umpire came out.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, mate. No, they're going to get it going. They're going to play it. It's the last end, so they're going to finish it off.
Why not?
So it is a shorter end, and Robert Edmonds has put one very close. Graham's just sailed past.
Still 1 to us, mate.
Nev. Thank you. So, Bomber, down with your second one.
Very good again.
Very good again. 2 good bowls, Robert Edmonds. Watching from Scone, I like that. I wonder who that guy is, watching from Scone.
Well, he's obviously not interested in the games. Suck eggs, happy.
Yeah. Oh, you're a funny man.
Oh, he might be actually sitting at the bowls here and think, oh, to watch, but look at the other one.
Yeah, maybe it's an ordinary game he's watching in Master Pairs. Yeah. Anyway, we're in the last end of Game 5 here of our Al Brinkley pairs on the Dowling Property Group scoreboard. 18-7 to Padelti and Edmonds, and he's played another bomb. That's why he's called Bomber. But we've got to deal with the controversy about was he allowed to use the wife's bowls when we go inside.
Yeah, I know. There could be a protest.
I think there might be a protest. Anyway, 3 good bowls by Bomber Edmonds. Luke Rossington, you are right, mate. A Simpsons handful on the back stick. That's right. A Simpsons handful on the back stick. I like it.
Oh, the back stick.
Yeah. So, Bonty, we knew we brought him along for something. He's come up with the... Yeah, it's stuck now. It's stuck now. Anyway, Steve Fidelity. He's coming down on his forehand, the left-hander. Sits amongst those bowls. So he'll make 2 of that, I reckon. That's close to 2. Good shot. So Graham Brown's last bowl was a very good bowl. So here comes Neville. He's playing a back stick shot. There's a little trail on here for him. He's every chance. If he can just get a turn, he's very close. Great shot, Neville Froon. That's what we call back stick brilliance. Steve steps up to the mat. Has a look. Just got to arrive on Bomber's bowl. That was the right call from Bomber. Just arrives on the shot bowl. On the second shot bowl, he'll push the other one out. And he's given it every chance, but he's just going to be a bowl narrow, maybe 2 bowls narrow, as it sails past. And there's where the jack is, directly behind the green one. That's right. Neville's made the call. He can turn his bowl onto the jack, may bring in the back 2 bowls. And less of the margin. So it's another decent back stick shot. Love zone it, mate. When's he going to play a 4-stick shot?
Yeah.
Here he goes.
Lucky it's not called a skin.
Yeah, that's true. He might get a result. Oh, no, not quite. Still 1. Fidelity puts the bowl down. Is he going to do the wobbly shuffle? No. He's coming up to have a look. Steve has the look of intent, the look of seriousness. Having a decent look. Having a decent look. Neville's having a bit of a look too. Took him to the last end. We've only 1 bowl each to play to come up and have a decent look.
Yeah, together.
Yeah. Luke Rossington, mate. We're getting those comments coming through now, Bonty. Absolutely backstick brilliance. Oh. That's brilliant. It is very good. What we might do, Bonty, is I might plug in that microphone into microphone 3, I think it is, just and I'll interview the guys as they come past.
Yeah.
So
Just
Steve
take
Fidelity.
Just take this one.
I'll just take that one, fair enough.
This one.
So down he comes and he's missed it. But it is, I'm pretty sure it's only 1 to Neville. And he remains, Luke, for your benefit, he remains on the back stick shot. So it is only 1, I believe. Well, they're going to measure for 2. It's 2, was it? 2. So 2 to the team of of Graham Brown and Neville Froon. Unfortunately, though, it's not enough. So our winners in round 5 is Steve Fidelity and Neville Froon. Have won 18-9 is the score. 18-9, is that correct, Stevie? Can you come here, please, mate? So the score was 18-9, 15 answers Steve Fidelity. Stevie, just a couple of words, get you to speak into the microphone. Where does that sit you in the tournament?
Somewhere in the middle. We're 2-2.
So they're 2-2, so but you've played 5 games, so you must be...
Well, 2-3, I should say.
2-3, so, okay, so you're somewhere, so that means, you know, you need to go out in this last one and make every post a winner.
That's all we can do.
And how did you think you played in that game?
Oh, we went all right.
Yep, and
good team
a
win.
little bit of controversy. We had Kayleen come over in the middle of the game and say Bomber needs to change his bowls because she never asked permission that he could use them.
I'm not getting involved.
Oh, so it's not a joke.
That's between them.
Okay, now we've been informed. All right, so thank you, Stevie. Well played, mate. Played some great bowls. Bomber played some really good bowls too, so congratulations and good luck in round 6.
Try and do the best we can in the last.
Thank you, Stevie.
Thank you.
Stevie.
We thought you were joking. I had come over and said that we thought you was only joking.
I don't know. Everyone saw that. Well, was using it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that ends game 5. Now, what we may do, rather than just do game 6, we might just put this one on pause, turn our microphones off, because they're going to be straight into it. So, viewers, if you want to stay there, we will just... great game and great backstick shooting, Lou Crossington.
Sing a couple of songs, mate.
Sing a couple of songs. Now, these guys will all be out in about 10 or 15 minutes, so what we might do is just put the microphones on mute, and we'll stay on the same channel. We'll find out who is going to be in our last game.
Get an update of the scoreboard.
Get an update of the scoreboard for you all. But, yep, so that was a pretty convincing win in the end. Steve Padeldi and Robert Edmonds did play the better bowls, but once again, like yesterday's game, we actually had Graham Brown and Neville Froon in yesterday's game led until about 3 or 4 ends to go, then considerably dropped a 4, a 3, a 3 and a 4 in certain ends near the end of it. So same sort of thing happened in this game, but as you said, you heard Steve say he's, what, 3 and 2 or 2 and 3? So, yep, the last game is going to be very important to them, and not only to them, it's going to be important to everyone that's coming. Putting me, old man and auntie on for round 6. I don't know who the round 6 game is, but what we'll do is we'll just take a quick break, and we won't shut the stream down. I'll keep it going, because we weren't going to do round 6 anyway, but we may as well do it now we're here, because it's only 1:20. We'll keep this stream going. I won't shut it down, and I'll just turn the microphones off for half an hour, and we will be back very, very soon. Happy with that, Ponty?
Yeah, I don't even think it'd be half an hour, mate. Probably 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably 15 minutes when they'll all come back. What we might do in the meantime, Wayno! Goosey! What we might do is, we've spoken to the major sponsor, we might get the club secretary just to come over for a quick chat.
What a great idea.
What a great idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just a quick, brief 30 seconds with the club secretary, Wayne Druce. Speaking to microphone, son. How'd you go?
Hello. Yeah, we done really good. We beat the winners, the guys in front.
You've knocked off the leaders.
Knocked off the leaders.
So you would be in the top echelon of teams, Wayno, in the Al Brinkley for 2024.
That is correct.
That is, and look at him. He's grinning like a Cheshire cat, Ponty.
4 wins to the loss.
4 wins.
We must win the next game.
He must. Look how serious he is. He must win the next game.
I think Chris Elkin, if he wins this one, will be up the top 2.
We just beat him.
So you've just knocked off Chris and Powley. Coops. Mick Cooper. So our leaders have been defeated by our own Wayne Druce and Murray Pearson. Now, let me tell you, they've got a bit of form, because Wayno here is the club secretary and Murray is in the final of the club major pairs. Muzza, so you're taking a bit of form into round 6. Good luck to you, Wazza. Wayno, rather, Wazza. Good luck to you, and hopefully we're handing out the cheque to you.
We hope so. We'll try our best.
Good luck, mate. I love how these guys all go camera shy when they get the microphone near them.
I'm all right.
Yeah, you're okay. Steve Padeldi, he shit himself, and poor old Cuz, he thought I went from being Tony Scott to a celebrity.
We need a camera as well.
We do. We can organise that. We can organise that. That cord's long enough to go to the middle one, Bonty.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you, Wayno. We appreciate the chat, and good luck in Game 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, all we're going to do is just quickly mute the microphones. Stay on. We'll just put something on the screen.
Bit of music, mate. Put some music on.
Bit of music. All we'll do is just turn the microphones off, and we'll be back in about, 10 minutes maybe. Let's have a look. 10 minutes.
Let's leave the cameras on.
Hello? How you going? No, we just kept it going because they only had like a 5-minute break. Oh, do you want me to start it again? No, because we had lunch after the first game. Okay, so how do I do this? New stream. Go to new stream. New stream. Schedule stream. Our Brinkley game 6. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's just loading up, mate. The go live thing. I'm hitting go live, but there's nothing happening.
Just waiting for the Connect stream.
It's waiting to connect. It says Connect streaming software to start preview. Yeah. The Wi-Fi's working and everything. Yep, it's working. Yeah, just got to wait. It's still connecting. It says screen settings.